What's going on, guys? 603 Vibes here with another video. Today this video is going to be about beginner riders and if you're starting out on your first season, what to expect and whatnot. So this video is dedicated to that. First and foremost, before I get started, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Shout out to 3 or 4 subscribers in the last day. Thank you for subbing. But yeah, guys, please subscribe, and if you do, I'll give you some sloppy talk. Alright, but first and foremost, say if you just got your bike, you just got your license and whatnot, and you're ready to go, you got all your gear on, and you're just stoked to get on the road. First thing you want to do, man, obviously, go around the bike, check to make sure everything's working properly, like the lights and whatnot. Here, actually, I haven't done that yet, so we will do that. Alright, so that's working, other side. Yep. Alright, all the lights are working. It's daytime, so I'm not really concerned about the headlights, but we're going to want to make sure, check the chain, make sure it's not too tight or too loose. Again, the hose is frozen, so I cannot give her a bath today, which breaks my heart because she's so goddamn dirty, man. Look at her. And I also need a new chain as well. We'll probably do that soon. But yeah, guys, just make sure everything's good. Check the tires. My tires are good at the moment. And if you're not running stock mirrors like me, I actually just retighten these, sort of. So hopefully they don't fly upwards like they have been doing on me. It's wicked annoying. But the stock mirrors, they're pretty sturdy, but they stick out like this fucking wide, man. It looks ridiculous. But alright, I'm just gonna get on the road, and then I'll go over some things. So give me 1 second. Alright, so first things first, guys. Say I went over all that. You're on your bike, first time out on the road. I know the temptation is real, but do not ride like an idiot right off the rip. Because I'm telling you, man, you gotta take it easy, or else you're gonna end up on the pavement in a ditch or just severely hurt. It's just not worth the risk, man. Make sure you take the time to learn, especially how to lean when you're hitting corners. Learn how to shift properly and downshift, rev match. I tried to explain rev matching and downshifting and whatnot on a previous video last season, and I just couldn't for the life of me. Could not for the life of me explain it. So I mean, that for that one particular thing, I'd say look it up, man. Look for other YouTubers or other tutorials on how to do that, because I just can't. I tried, man. I tried. I'm sorry. So riding position. So once you're out and about, find the position where it makes you most comfortable. Make sure your legs are tucked into the tank, as so. Make sure you're not straining your back. All bikes are different. This, like the Ninja 650, the 2023 650 KRT edition, for me, I am 5'9", 225 pounds. I'm on the heavier side, unfortunately, but for me, my back doesn't hurt at all when I'm riding, man. It's a comfy position. It's not an aggressive style. I know I've gone over that a couple times in previous videos, but this is a video where if you're not subscribed and you're just finding this channel, for you guys, you know what I mean? I'm on my 3rd season. I'm still a beginner, but you know, I like to think that I know what I'm doing by now. I know last season I made a pretty rookie mistake around this area. If you want to check it out, then go for it. Let's see here. Let me get, this is downtown. Man, the cops are out like crazy today. Off topic real quick, my brother got pulled over last night on his way home from work. Got a $130 citation just for rolling through a stop sign and not coming to a complete stop. Like, these cops are getting reckless nowadays, man. So also, always keep your eyes on the road and know where you're going, man. Look where you're going. All it takes is one rock, man, depending on how fast you're going. One rock, one pebble, one spot of dirt, and then it's over. And then you're just sliding on the pavement. I am going to be that guy that stresses, make sure you wear gear, man. And I know the only real gear that I got on right now is my gloves and a helmet, but don't be like me, don't be a squid. And another thing, if you are not comfortable enough to like be out on the main road or whatever, just find some back roads or on the street you live on, whatever it is, man. Just practice. That's all it is, man. You don't got to be an expert rider right off the rip now that you got a bike. I still make mistakes, man. Everyone does. It's normal, it's human. There's no shame in it. Practice makes perfect, man, and that's really all what it is. You just gotta have the confidence. And if you don't know, like when I first got my bike, I had no knowledge of bikes whatsoever. The bike that I got like that day, I ended up looking up a bunch of YouTube videos on like almost everything, man. I was looking at everything about the 23 Ninja. The more knowledge the better. You can never know too much. Alright, now one thing I completely forgot before taking off. When you get on, for instance, I'm in first gear, so I'm not in neutral. Hopefully this light doesn't turn green so I have time to explain it. But notice how I have the clutch pulled in. If you're in neutral, like let me kick it in neutral, now I can take it off without the bike stalling. If I was in first, if I just let go of that, it would have boom and then stalled. That would have been embarrassing. That's happened to me before. But if you stall in traffic, man, just it is a shitty thing to happen, and yes, you will get embarrassed. But again, man, it's what it takes to be a new rider. You live and you learn. But the clutch has a sweet spot. So when you want to go, you have to mess around with your bike, like I'm slowly letting go while giving throttle, and now I'm letting go of the clutch completely. Now, if you were like me and wanted to get reckless and be on the highway on your first day or your first week or whatever, just be careful, man. I'm telling you right now, I don't advise it at all. Make sure you get some experience down before you go on the interstate or the highway, whatever you guys want to call it. And always look, man, always think that the cars can't see you, because that'll make you much more vigilant, keep your eyes peeled, and much more ready if anything were to happen. I low-key should have took that exit, but oh well. But yeah, again, man, like I said, I'll say it probably a million times this video, don't just jump right on the interstate or the highway as soon as you get your bike. Learn your bike, learn how it you know, operates, moves. Get like 100% comfortable before you even consider taking it out on the interstate or highway. Trying to think of other situations. I might pull back to the house real quick and show you a better understanding of the clutch and the sweet spot. All right, now I'm back to the house. So let me show you guys a better understanding of how the sweet spot and the clutch works and whatnot. So neutral, let's see. So yeah, neutral, you want to hold the clutch in, don't give it any throttle yet. Shift down to first, and you see Gear 1. Now, if I were to let go of this clutch completely, I'll stall. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to look an idiot in front of my neighbors. But, so what you're going to do, if you let go of the clutch slowly, the bike will move. And then you hold it back in. And then you'll just stop again. But when you take off, you want to slowly let go of the clutch while slowly giving the throttle. Don't just hammer it down, because then that would be pretty bad. Just don't do that. So just let go slowly while giving it some, and then once you get up to about, you can feel it. Once you get up to about, I don't know, 3 to 5 miles an hour, you can fully let go. That's what I do anyway. All right, really quick though, now that I'm stopped, it's time for a chino. All right, so a better example, just watch while I pull out of here. That simple. But back of what I said when I was on the highway, man, always keep in your mind that any car that you see, even if they're looking at you, bro, like, always think that they don't see you. Like, for me, I'm not really an aggressive rider, so I'm not really doing stupid shit 24/7, because a lot of the times I like to just go out just to catch the breeze, and you know what I mean, and just enjoy the weather. But my advice is just don't be a dickhead when you ride. Oh, Jesus Christ. See, I wasn't paying attention. I almost just hit that pothole. I don't know if the GoPro will catch that or not. The GoPro really doesn't do justice, man. Every time when I go back and watch like footage of me just hammering it down on my road, because my road it's pretty short, so when I get up to like 70, 75 on my road, that's pretty fucking ballsy. Don't do that, because I keep forgetting that this is a video towards new riders. And another thing, I highly advise not going in a big group ride as a beginner or even on your first season. Like, this is my 3rd season, and I haven't even been on a big group ride. I've only been out with Mike and my boy Cody on the Harley. If it's just you and your buddy or whatever, or maybe just 2 buddies, like you want to go out and cruise around, absolutely, but also make sure to keep distance, like a safe distance between y'all. Don't be riding side by side on the road, on the highway, giving each other fist bumps or some shit, you know, because that's bound, an accident's just bound to happen at that point. I like to I mean, I like it and I don't, riding solo all the time, but it's better, I think it's better that way rather than just being in a huge group and having to be much more cautious, because, you know, a car's big, you can obviously see that, but seeing a bike, 2 wheels, it's you know what I mean. So far though, these mirrors are holding up. Even when I was on the highway, I mean, I didn't bomb it, but they're holding up pretty good, so hopefully it stays that way and I don't gotta retighten them anytime soon. And also to keep in mind, do not attempt any wheelies, bro. You are not that guy. Just don't do it, bro. Like, don't do it. I've had this bike for 2 years. This is my 3rd season. I've never even attempted a wheelie. I'm all set with it. If it was like a dirt bike on like out back in the trails or something like that, that's different. But on a street bike, dude, especially if you're a beginner, your first bike, you're not gonna want to pop a wheelie, because obviously, for obvious reasons, you don't want to dump it. A lot of people do give the heads up, rather, not really advice, but I know when I first got it, they're like, it's not if you go down, it's when you go down. I think that's just negative, like a negative heads up. Like, that's just, when someone told me that, I'm like, wow, that's, you know, I did not want to hear that. You know, knock on wood, I don't dump this anytime soon, or at all, matter of fact. I'm a very vigilant person, I like to think. I'm always careful and cautious. And I've always, you know, even throughout all my life, if I'm ever doing anything stupid, I'm doing it by myself, where there's no one else involved and I'd be the only one at fault type of thing. So one thing that I noticed a lot of people do here in town, or yeah, matter of fact, here in town, is even on Harleys, man, I see people ride up people's asses, man, with the cars in front of them. It's just so stupid, dude. All it takes is one brake check and then boom, you're out for the season. Like, it's just dumb. Don't, like, when you're behind someone, I always like at least a car and a half, 2 cars space behind, you know what I mean? So I have enough time to react if an accident happens, or a fender bender, or even if they're just assholes and trying to brake check you or whatnot. But it's just, I see a lot of people do it, man, and it's dumb. It's just asking for something to happen. If you have bad mojo like I do, I don't take the chances, man. I don't. I think that's gonna wrap it up though, guys. I kind of wanted to make that one short and sweet, because I've noticed the longer videos that I post, people only watch about like 5 minutes of it, the max. I looked up the stats earlier, and again, that was targeted towards the very beginners, just got your first bike. I hope I helped out in some way, shape, or form. Again, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, man. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs by the end of this season. It's a big goal that I've been wanting to accomplish. I tried to do it last year, but hoping for better things this year. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. Stay tuned for the next video.